We are joined now by Jeremy Bash, former chief of staff at both the CIA and the Defense Department, and Martin Fletcher, who is a former NBC News Tel Aviv bureau chief. Gentlemen, good morning. So happy to have your expertise here. Jeremy, first to you. This invasion seems all but certain and imminent, but talk us through some of the unique challenges when you have hostages still trying to be rescued. You also have Hamas, it appears from our reporting, has basically gone underground into tunnels. It's not as if they're just walking on the street. Talk us through how Israel goes about this.
Yeah, Israel has to basically create a very detailed map of Gaza City where they grade different areas. Green, places they can go because there aren't hostages. Red, places they won't go because they're suspected places where hostages are. Or yellow, where it's unsure. And each of Israel's ground operations will be governed by this intelligence picture. Israel's going to be combing through interrogations of previous prisoners. They're going to be looking at phone intercepts. They're going to be tracking license plates and going to physical addresses. So these are targeted ground operations informed by intelligence. This is not shock and awe, rolling through with bulldozers, trying to raise the place. This is a very specific, deliberate, and careful ground set of operations.
Martin, this is already a massive humanitarian crisis in Gaza right now. Of course, the Israelis aren't going to let the Palestinians, the people of Gaza, come into Israel. Egypt has kept, to this point, its border closed to these individuals. Why wouldn't Egypt let them in? Where are they supposed to go?
Well, they're supposed to go south out of danger, but they're going to, wherever they go, they're going to be in danger. 1 million people on the roads going south. It's only 25 miles. That's all it is, from the northern tip of Gaza to the southern tip of Gaza. 25 miles. So there's nowhere to go. And it's not like they have families in different towns where they can go and stay. You know, in that area, people's families tend to stay in one place, you know. So they have no shelter. There's the beach. They can go camp out on the beach. They can go into the fields, but those fields are near the Israeli border. There's literally nowhere to go. And, of course, Hamas has told them, don't leave your homes. So Israel knows this, by the way. I mean, when Israel says, go, everybody leave the area, Israel knows there's nowhere to go. But I think what Israel's trying to do is A, clear the battlefield of civilians, obviously, but also to gain the moral high ground. Afterwards, they can say, well, you know, sorry, we told you to leave. You knew there was a war coming, and you stayed. It's not our fault, because there's going to be some terrible killing ahead.
Jeremy, I want to ask you about the conversations happening on the ground in the Middle East right now. We know top American officials have been meeting with their Israeli counterparts. Also, Secretary of State Antony Blinken was in Qatar. Of course, that's home to some of the top political leadership of Hamas right now. You've been into conversations like these. What do those conversations sound like? What are they saying to the Arab leaders now to try to stop this from being and escalating a much wider war?
Yeah, I'm going to say something that might surprise you, Peter, but in private, what the Arab leaders are telling the United States is, let Israel do this. Let them finish Hamas off. We do not want Hamas, the Muslim Brotherhood, ISIS, al-Qaeda menacing our region. These are all now proxies of Iran, and it's very problematic to Gulf Arab countries and countries in the region to have these terrorist organizations emboldened and empowered. Now, they won't say that publicly, Peter. They won't say that in front of the microphones, but that's what they're saying privately.
Martin, while we have you, you have so much expertise. You've covered the region for so long. You've seen so many attacks by Hamas, but this one was different. It is the worst one. It's killed more Jews than really any other attack since the Holocaust. How do you think it has affected the mindset in Israel?
Traumatized it. I mean, Israelis are traumatized. They're shocked not only at the bestiality of the acts of Hamas in those civilian homes, you know, pulling people from their beds, shooting them in their beds, but also a sense of vulnerability. The army wasn't there, the police weren't there. There were Jews in their homes in the southernmost kibbutzim who were attacked for 6, 7, 8 hours before anybody with a gun came to help them. Imagine that. You're at home and there's no one to help you. So they're traumatized and they're angry and they want revenge against the Palestinians. And after the end of this war, when that is, it could take some time, there's going to be a serious political and military reckoning inside Israel.
Something tells me we are going to need you back here regularly. Thank you for coming in person. Martin Fletcher, Jeremy Bash, our thanks to you both for your time this morning.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.